Maya, would you rather that Pat had a different job?
Oh, just say it.
I don't care.
She's mad because she got me this shitty job.
It wasn't shitty.
It was a shitty job.
What was it?
It was shit.
He doesn't even know what it was because he didn't even last long enough to figure out what it was.
Okay, fine. Doc, cards on the table. She got me a shitty job with these crazy fucking people and I got fired.
He got fired after a half hour, and they are not crazy people.
Okay, it was at this thing called the Doyle Corporation. The main guy, Mr. Doyle, was fucking insane.
I have known Mr. Doyle since I was a child. He is one of my father's closest friends, runs a multinational corporation, and he is, in fact, very much not insane.
He's insane.
You're insane.
Let's talk about the job, because this seems to be a point of contention between you two.
Well, it's not for me. I didn't want to work with crazy people.
You were escorted out by security.
Which was a bit much, and you and I have already talked about how that was a bit much.
Why were you escorted out by security?
Holy shit. Okay, so I get this stupid job with these crazy fucking people. I show up, this crazy little office manager woman...
Mrs. Kettering, whom I've also known for the last 20 years.
So I show up and she's showing me around the office and I'm following along and making my little notes on my little notepad. And then we get to the break room and that's when she mentions that Mr. Doyle is out of his fucking mind.
She simply mentioned that Mr. Doyle is sensitive to chocolate milk.
I'm sorry, sensitive to chocolate milk? She said he hates chocolate milk so much no one in the office is ever allowed to have it.
It's his corporation. He can make that rule if he wants. And if you really had your own corporation, you could tell people what not to have.
Okay, but I would never tell people not to have chocolate milk just on account of me being crazy.
He's eccentric.
She said that he hates chocolate milk so much, he doesn't want to see it, smell it, taste it. You're not even allowed to say the words chocolate milk in the office.
And you drink chocolate milk?
Never. He has never had chocolate milk.
That's not the point. The point...
Patrick? Dr. Patrick Lewis?
Oh, yeah, Dr. Woodward, right?
Yes. How's the shoulder?
Good.
Patrick is the top epigeneticist at the Discovery Institute. Wow. So what was it, 5, 6?
6 months ago, today.
Today, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It was the same day as...
Yeah.
Well, Patrick, this is Dr. John Saleo. He'll be joining my practice. I'm just showing him around the finer parts of town.
And there are indeed some finer parts, huh?
So, John, as I was saying, Patrick had a grade 4 separation in the AC joint from a motorcycle wreck 6 months ago.
6 months ago today.
Yes. How's the mobility?
It's good.
Yeah? Patrick, the esteemed Dr. Lewis, opted against surgery, which, as we know, while recommended, is not guaranteed.
Opted against it.
So, are you able to shoot hoops yet? I heard the Institute is putting in a half court for you guys to wind down. As we know, keeping the minds of you geneticists nice and calm is good for us all.
I wouldn't know. I left there.
You did? What?
Left, yeah.
So you're at...
Started my own company.
Wow, did you really? So you cloning superhumans yet?
Nah, just walking dogs.
Excuse us. We're just simple orthopedists. What does walking dogs refer to?
It means I have my own dog walking company. Do you have a dog?
I do.
All right, well, listen. I do park trips, walks, hangouts, overnights. If you need anything, you let me know, all right?
So you're doing this full time?
As full time as I can, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, who's walking your dog today?
No one, I guess.
Well, if you need that change, you go ahead and let me know, all right?
I will.
I'm sorry, if I may. AC joints are my favorite, so you have no mobility issues at all?
We'll have to front wipe.
Sorry.
I can't wipe my ass from the back anymore. All of my muscles freeze up and I go into spasms, so I have to front wipe.
So what exactly?
Front wipe.
Oh.
Yeah, there's obviously some hygienic concerns, but we all have our mountains to overcome.
Yes, we do.
You'd be shocked at how many of us there are.
Us.
Front wipers, you'd be shocked.
Would I?
Most of them live in the shadows, afraid to come out.
But not you.
Not me.
So you quit science and wipe your ass from the front. Nice 6 months.
It's a roller coaster.
Patrick?
Ah! Well, I gotta get going, but nice seeing you. And honest, if you want that dog walk, you let me know. I'll give you the friend rate. Dog's name is... Jake.
Max.
Fuck.
German Shepherd.
You?
Me.
Give a dog, man.
No, cat. 2 cats, actually.
We can't all be winners, can we, huh? Guys, I gotta get to work.
Sorry, who the hell was that guy?
He heads, or I guess used to head, the university's research institute in the field of epigenetics. Cloning, genetic manipulation, stuff like that. Came to me after a night in surgery with his shoulder. I believe he had a single motorcycle accident the night his dog died.
Really?
Yeah, I always wondered how that worked out. His wife works in the district attorney's office or something.
Seems a little off.
Yeah, he does indeed.
Dr. Woodward?
I
Holy shit. Do you want to hear the greatest thing ever?
Sure.
Terrence just called me.
Terrence, Lab Terrence?
Yeah.
Are you going back to work?
I just got done with work.
Oh.
Do you remember Becky Walker, nervous laugh, easily offended?
Eye twitch?
One and the same. So, the lab this year for their Christmas party rented out that little bar above Fig and Tipple or whatever that thing's called, the little private room bar, you know what I mean?
I know it.
So it's only got that one unisex bathroom with a deadbolt on the inside. Apparently, during the party, Becky's husband got a little bored or felt the urge or whatever, and he goes into the bathroom, he locks the door, sits on down, takes his phone out, puts some porn on, and starts going at it. He's just going at it, he's going at it, and he has a heart attack and dies right fucking there.
Oh my God.
So the line for the bathroom starts getting longer and longer, and then finally someone goes up to the manager of the place, and it's like, yo, dude, someone's been in the bathroom for like half an hour. So the manager goes and knocks on the door and is like, everything okay in there? Only nobody answers because the only person in there is a deceased chronic masturbator. So finally the whole party gets freaked out. They break down the door, and what do they find? Becky Walker's husband, pants around his ankles, porn still going on, dead. Is that not the greatest thing you've ever heard?
Patrick, he's dead.
Besides that, that is the best Christmas party story of all time. Ooh, at my party last year, the boss got a little tipsy and put a lampshade on his head. Yeah? Well, at mine, we knocked down a door because a chick's husband died jerking off.
Please do not repeat anything you just said tonight.
Why?
Because I know you. I know how you get. You can get a little obsessive when you hear about something you like, so I'm just asking you to please do not repeat what you just told me. It is beyond inappropriate.
People find this stuff interesting, you know.
Get dressed, and remember, you're trimming your beard.
I'll tell you how Chris Falcon met his wife. Chris Falcon at one point in his life was worried he was balding.
No.
Indeed. As it turns out, he simply had a large forehead, large and distinguished.
Distinguished.
But he was concerned, so he ordered hair pills from an online Canadian pharmacy because they didn't want to have to deal with the bureaucracy of an American.
Well, who the hell would?
Thing is, online Canadian pharmacies assume that if you need hair pills, you need dick pills too, like to get a...
Not Falcon.
No, not Falcon. Falcon's strong like bull.
Thank God.
But they kept sending him the pills anyway. By the time he realized he didn't need hair pills, that he was indeed in possession of a large and distinguished forehead, he canceled the order. However, by that point, he'd been put on the dick pill list.
What a list.
They'd call it all hours asking if he needed more dick pills.
Harassment.
So first, Falcon asked him nicely to stop. Then he started getting mad at them. Then he started pleading with them to stop calling.
Those fuckers.
And finally, he resorted to a new tactic. He started talking dirty to them. You know, these people call asking if he needs more dick pills. So he's like, yeah, sure, I could use more dick pills. Or maybe you could just tell me a little something about yourself, see if that works better.
Falcon for the win.
It's all good, because they're the ones calling him, so it's legal to say anything you want.
Falcon for the huge win.
Well, get this. One woman, she calls him and asks if he needs more dick pills. Falcon starts in on this whole thing, you know, what are you wearing and whatnot. Thing is, she doesn't hang up. She's into it because of the power of the Falcon. Fuck. So she calls him back every chance she gets just to hear the Falcon talk. Finally, after about a month, she buys a ticket, flies out to see Falcon in person, and has never left.
Legend.
Legend. So why are you walking down the street, man? Are you okay? You seem kind of pissed.
Can I trust you?
Hell yeah. Dog walker blood for life.
So, that's my wife.
What's up?
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, and we'll pick it up right here tomorrow, yeah?
People I meet and get along with it all. Go down what people say, oh, feed the pigeons some clay. Turn a night into day. Start talking again when I know what to say.